This 93 Ford Ranger went to Burning Man, but didn't have a great time and came back with some really bizarre issues. I'm gonna challenge my dad and Javis to figure it out. The weird thing about it is, well, I'll show you what it does. It's running not so great right now. When I shut the hood though, watch how it runs. It wants to die. I'll do it again. All right. Running okay again, but the moment I shut the hood, it wants to kill it. I think my dad and Javis will be up to the challenge. You guys recently saw Javis figuring out some things on a Sprinter van. He's been a great addition to the team, and obviously my dad is a genius. Let's see if they can figure this out though. The odometer shows like 23,000 miles, but that could be 123, 223, just the way the odometer is. We don't really know how many miles are on this thing. What's up, Pops?
Pops?
Pops. Big
Dad.
Bear. Dad.
What's up?
A 93 Ford Ranger that went to Burning Man.
Dude.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
A 93 Ford Ranger?
Yes, we gotta have the Ford Ranger music in
Dude,
the background.
this is a 33-year-old. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 4-cylinder. I'm actually
That's a
not
2.5,
sure.
I think.
Is it?
I think,
Okay.
yeah.
So
a Ford Pinto.
yeah, this customer lent to a buddy of his this Ford Ranger to go to Burning Man. When it came back, it had some really weird issues.
There's a real friend.
There's the real friend.
Yo, dude, hey, man, I just want to borrow your ride to go to Burning Man.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
So it came back with some crazy issues, and so they changed out the air filter thinking maybe all the dust or something picked up.
Right.
But it's got the craziest thing when it acts up. I'll leave you and Javis to figure it out, but
What is the act up?
It like almost wants to die. I don't think it's died yet, but when you shut the hood, believe it or not, when you shut the hood, it'll make it stumble almost like it's about to die. Consistently when you shut the hood. And then Javis is saying occasionally.
So it'll idle
driving
fine, but as soon as you like jar the hood or something like that?
I wouldn't say it idles fine.
It's
It
probably
idles,
a ground or something like that, if you know.
I like that you're already on it.
Well, I mean, just tell me, so does it run fine when going down the road?
No, not great. The hunt is on.
Oh, jeez. Javis, what is the deal with this thing? Somebody's trying to stump me, I could tell. Oh, it's a 2.3. I was wrong. It's a 2.3.
I took it around the block before I did anything, and it would randomly feel a little stuttery.
First off, the first thing right here, see this ground?
Yeah.
This is not a good ground. You didn't put that there, did you? You
No.
haven't touched it? Okay. You've got a ground on a piece of plastic. You see that?
Yeah.
So somebody, just for now, I want this off anyway because I want to hit the throttle. I want to be able to work it. Okay, let's get this off and let's mount this ground before you even look at it.
Okay.
Okay? Let's do that real quick. This is good. Okay. I mean, it just sounds as quiet as it could be. Okay, pop the hood. Well, that doesn't take a lot of brains. You just, obviously something's being rattled. Have you driven it?
Yeah.
Does it do it when you're driving?
It'll stumble like intermittently. I
I can't
tell
get. I need a.
when or why.
I need a screwdriver. Go ahead and start it up again. You haven't pulled it up off the mount yet?
No.
So you want to know, is it the relay or is it the plug?
Yep.
Start it up. Might be the relay, huh? That doesn't do anything there. Start it up. The other thing, this looks like an aftermarket relay. It's got no it's got no forward writing, maybe. Which, I mean, the first thing I always do when I pull a relay apart, I smell it. Smell that. What's it smell like?
Like burnt electricity?
Burnt, yeah.
Or burnt electrical stuff?
Yeah, burnt. I knew what you meant. Yeah, it smells like it. I think the word is acidic or something. Acrid or something,
Okay.
right? Yeah, and it's hotter than a poker, dude. Feel that thing. It'd burn your finger.
A little bit.
Yeah. It doesn't look that old though, does it?
No.
Kind of nice, really, if you think about it. If you have a bunch of relays, it's nice if they're all the same because you can just
Swap
steal
them
one.
and, yep. You can do parts testing a lot easier.
Yeah, we better probably pull that whole connector out of there and have a look at that.
Yep.
Let's get it up out of there and look at the backside. Isn't this fun? Let's just talk about it. You guys out there whining about fixing cars, I don't know, you got the wrong perspective of it. This stuff is fun. If you look at it as, it keeps you alive, it keeps you keeps your brain snapping and going. Look at me, I'm 65 years old and what would I do if I wasn't doing this? What would I be doing, son? Driving your mother crazy.
I think you already do that.
Well, but
right?
yeah, but not all day long.
Not all day long.
Get tough. Okay. Everybody's gonna comment. Dave, you're getting in the guy's way. But I'm just built that way, I'm sorry.
You're good.
This thing's gonna be a pain in the butt getting out of here. Okay, let's do this. Let's unbolt the harness here. Let's go ahead and disconnect the battery too. We don't want to have a problem. Well, I think the problem is there's an open, probably corrosion or a bad connection, or who knows. I got to look at it. But on this older ride, you're going to fix it because you're not going to call up Ford and say, "Hey, man, can I get a new fuse and relay box?"
I got it in stock.
The motor sounds, surprisingly so quiet for a 2.3. I wonder if he knows he's got a timing belt on here and if he's ever done it. Actually, it looks pretty good. Looks like he probably maintained this thing. It's actually, I was making fun of it, but now I feel bad because it's a pretty clean little Ranger, dude.
The Ford Rangers are a cult following.
Really? Uh-oh. A cult following?
People that
have I just ignited the cult, dude? Can we get a little more, or is that...
I think that's probably
That's good enough.
going to be.
There you go. You're good. Let's pop that off and we'll have a look inside. Now, Javis, tell me.
Yeah.
Do you like kind of doing this kind of stuff, finding out what the problem is?
I think for me, yeah, I do enjoy it just because I think my wife tells me that I need to be challenged or I kind of just float by, if that makes sense.
Well, you got a new baby at the house.
Yeah,
Do you not have enough challenges in your life?
Oh, it just got a whole way harder. I'll tell you that much right now.
And then you got to do it without sleep.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely learn a lot about myself in the next 3 to 6 months to come. Gosh.
Yeah, they're always, it's a pain, especially when it's
there we
30
go.
years old. There you go. Good.
A little bit of that Burning Man shaking out.
See, I don't smell the... So which one is it?
It's going to be 3 down.
It's this one here. Okay, the next thing you want to do, let's take a picture of that pin because we're gonna pull those pins out of there. So take a couple of good shots so I know what hole and what color wire goes in there. Now see, they're all clicked in there. It's probably just a spread connector.
I think this plate might come off, right?
Yeah, let's see. I don't know, I don't remember my training on 93
Yeah, me neither.
Ford Ranger fuse boxes. Nice, dude. There you go, bro. See, that one's in there solid. This is in there solid. That one's in there solid. See how this one's like floating around in there?
Yep.
That would be my first. See how that's solid? That one's solid. So let's pull this one out and see what the freaking deal is. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so it's on. It's got to be on that side. Give it a whirl there, big guy. Maybe I'm just not smart enough.
See if any of the other ones will come out.
I'll do whatever you want.
See if this one comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one just popped straight out there.
Well, that's not the one I need out.
I know.
But
Just seeing it.
But let's just take a look at it, why we've got it out. Okay, the crimp looks good. The wire looks excellent. I mean, here's what we can do. I was thinking how we can test all 4 pins, 5 pins. How many pins we got? 4? 4 pins.
Middle's not used.
Yeah, 4 pins is we could pull them all out, plug the relay into it, and then wiggle each one.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
so go ahead and keep going because you got a picture of where they go. So this wire here goes. Did I get that right?
Yep.
It's kind of tight.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay, let's do another one. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's see. I want to get this right. This went that way.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah. Well, how'd that come out easy that time?
No, that's not the.
That's
We're
not
still
the hard
not there
one.
yet.
Okay, which one
we're,
is
we're
this?
we're doing the easy stuff right
Does
now.
this go like
yeah.
that? Okay, and then when I push it on, it feels pretty good. They all feel pretty good so far.
All right, and then let's jingle jangle this one for who knows how long until something happens.
Yeah,
okay.
Jeez, what is the deal? Okay, this is the one that was suspect. Here, hold that. Yeah, this is where you've been pushing the pin in, trying to get that thing to back off. Okay, let's see how tight it goes. Oh, that's tighter than crap. So now, okay, let's, okay, we got to hook all that back up. This went on this stud here?
Yeah.
Okay, and I had the relay out of here. Let me put that back in there so we got them all hooked up. Okay, go ahead and start the car up.
All right.
Oh, good job. Now look here.
Yeah, that's busted.
He'll pull it out of here and it'll still have an electrical problem. And everybody, this is a good point. Remember, the accuracy and thoroughness of your work is a representation of the quality of your craftsmanship. I'd like to think I'm the one that invented that saying, and I'll say it again. The accuracy and thoroughness of your work is a representation of the quality of your craftsmanship. Don't do crap. And so what I mean by that is accuracy. We're accurate here. This is the problem. But if we're not thorough, and we ship the car and we overlook that, and you know the battery and the terminal comes loose, you got to admit you didn't do the right repair. Go ahead. Okay, I'm going to let you wiggle this. I want you to see what happens for you. Now, obviously, don't let these touch anything.
Yep.
To the ground, but go ahead and start wiggling and see if you can get that thing to die. Or you wiggle each one. There you go. That's frustrating as all get out, huh?
Yep, and I
You're
mean,
like, all we did. So really start. Okay, now I want you to do this. Pull it up there. Now look at this.
Oh.
See, that kind of almost slid right off. That could be an indication that is not, that either got pushed out, you know, is not going on tight.
yeah.
So why don't we do this? Let's see if we can get down in here and spread those little, come back in it this way, because I don't have these terminals. But see if you can take your pick and push that so it's, you know, gonna grab that a little tighter. Holy moly! You'd expect Tyson to have something like this.
This is actually Caden's.
Caden. He's got the stuff, man. They didn't have any of this when I was. They would just like say, "Good luck."
Be all right. I'm not trying to put too much pressure. I'm just trying to get.
You know what you're trying to do. You're just trying to make that wedge a little tighter now.
Solder type?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some at the other shop.
Who over there is going to know what I'm talking about?
Kian, I think
Why don't you walk Javis over there and
I'll
show
show
him?
them where they are.
Javis, go follow
All right.
Tyson.
I think that's tightened up good enough now. It's not falling off. So.
Yeah.
But right here is our terminal ends. So we have several different gauge sizes, and then you have to pay attention. It has an N and a P. So you want to make sure you grab the matching set depending on what size you need. And then Jason might have a little shrink tube you can steal from him.
I got red right here.
You've got some red?
Yeah. Is that piece long enough?
Yes, so you just want to have that just so it's covering the end.
All right, we got all the
Point
toys.
here. Let's go ahead and cut that off. Fix that. Let's go ahead and peel back. I don't know, 3/4 of an inch. Because what we're going to end up doing, we're going to put all them wires inside this. Yep, they'll go. So you want to be, about there. Now, you see this oxidation, this is corrosion in here? See all this?
Mm-hmm.
It's all the way, it's going to be, you could keep going. It's moisture that's gotten in it. You could keep going. Our problem is, let's try to go a little more because you really want to get rid of that.
Okay.
But since we got it, let's take your razor blade, let's cut this right here. There you go. Okay. So we got a little bit more. Now see how this green is all, it's just all up through the harness. So we're not gonna deal with it. Take it, kind of get rid of it as best you can, flake it out of there, and we'll just go ahead and, the solder has some flux in it, we'll deal with it. Go ahead and clean the rest of those off.
Okay.
The pressure's on, dude.
All right, get the battery out.
The pressure's on, dude. Get the battery out. I love it. And why are we taking the battery out?
Because we got to have room to hold the terminal with
heat
vice
and all
grips,
that stuff,
and then
I don't want none
I don't
going
want.
around the battery.
Yep. Which gauge did we decide on?
I have not got that far yet.
Oh, okay.
But the two and the 3 are right there next to each other. So.
All right. All right. We can have all the wires in it ahead of time, heat it up, and then put the solder in. Or you can fill it up and then stick them in.
Yeah, that's
Because
the
we
way
have
I've done that.
because we have 4 different wires, it's going to make it difficult to try to get them all put in. So I think we're going to heat this up. Okay, and now before we go any further, we need our heat shrink.
It's in my hand right here.
Okay, let's cut ourselves off. Chunk of that. Put a little flux on. Okay, and then I'll need your vice grips. Okay. Now if you can prop it so it holds, that's great. Then we get our solder ready. All right. We'll start heating that up. There we go. Put that nice and full. You get a little flame. Okay, and then we can see we're got solder up to the top there, and see how it's dripping out now. So we'll let that cool. Oh, we didn't get a blowgun ready. Okay, we give it a little tug, make sure we're in there good. Okay, we'll let that cool down a little bit. Come back to it. There we go, nice sealed connection. We'll let that cool down a little more. Now we can set our battery back in and double check our fit. Okay. There we go. And then this will go over to here. Sweet. Time for the positive side.
All right. Looks like this one's got a bunch of corrosion all the way up it too. All right.
So don't burn it.
Yeah, most of the battery terminals I've replaced so far are they're just you buy the whole thing. Just
What, the
connect
whole
some.
cable?
Yeah, well, most of the
This is a
time.
1993
I
Ford
know.
Ranger. You got it good enough, I think, don't you? Let's fire this thing up and I'll shake this relay and see what we got. I think you fixed it, bro.
You think so?
I think
Looks
you
like
did.
it, huh? So it's probably that clip was loose, and when it bounces, it loses connection for
Yeah.
a split second.
Yep, because the wires and the connections all look good. It just gets old, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 30-year-old crimp. So what I would do is I would go ahead and, you know, take your little blade and make sure, go ahead and crimp every one of them and put them back in here and really, you know, wiggle it and put it back together and
See
should be
what we
good.
got.
That's called the confirmation, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, man.
A few minutes later.
Hey, Javis.
Yeah.
It runs great, runs good and smooth, but I want to talk to you about something, and I don't know whether you missed this, but let's, come here, I want to show you something. Okay, it's a stick shift. You young whippersnapper, you ever owned a car with a stick shift? Or you have you? It needs a clutch adjustment or it needs a clutch. It doesn't even, look how much I'm coming off the floor. And my point is here, it's like right at the top, if I barely just push on the thing, it disengages the clutch. So it's actually, there's no free play in it. The throw-out bearing is riding on the pressure plate, and that'll wear out a throw-out bearing because, you know, the fingers on a pressure plate, you don't want that throw-out bearing to be riding on that 24/7. It wasn't designed to do that. It should be backing away. That's called the free play between the throw-out bearing and those fingers on the pressure plate. And he doesn't have any. So, and you can tell that as soon as you shift it, you know, and what I'm doing is if I took it on a test drive, I'd have it in gear and I'd just barely push this and it disengages the clutch right at the top, like boom, and the clutch is freezing it. So that's the quickest way. It's almost like riding the clutch because you're going to burn up the clutch and it'll wipe out the throw-out bearing. So I don't know whether this truck has a free play and adjustment on the clutch, but we should check it and then make the adjustment. Of course, you know, tell the customer, advising that it needs to be done. Other than that, it's excellent. Why don't you go see if there's an adjustment on this clutch? So let's pop the hood. I'll help you figure it out real quick. First I want to know, is it hydraulic or is it cable? Okay, it's hydraulic because here's my slave cylinder. That's down there. So we want to get down on the transmission. Let's put it on the lift it up and look at the tranny, okay? Real quick. Okay, it's got an internal slave cylinder on it. So there is no adjustment on it. There's no free. We can look under the thing and see if there's a free play on the master, but it's an internal slave. So he's either about ready for a clutch job. It's just about ready to go out. This thing's actually incredibly pretty good shape, except it needs to get a good steam clean now because it's got all that Burning Man dirt on it.